down in front of the stands. They're racing. And Scaletti was slow. Might have got a bit of a squeeze up just after the start, so he'll settle last, and Denon Premium and Time Warp. They went past the winning post in spots 1 and 2 from Furore, dropping into a perfect spot third the rail. Windbright fourth in front of Normcore from Magical against the fence. Dances with Dragon second last, and Scaletti is last. His favourite role. Time Warp takes them out towards the mile, and he strides away. He's out by 3 lengths on Denon Premium, and Furore third the rail. Windbright at his farewell starts, 2 lengths away fourth, and Magical looking for Group 1 win number 8. She's fifth on the fence. The speed goes out of the race now. Normcore is next from Scaletti. He's against the fence, and last of all is Dances with Dragon. It's Time Warp the leader. He's a length on Denon Premium, who has the mouth wide open to his outside. Furore's in a perfect spot. Windbright likely fourth. A length away next is Magical, and then came Normcore, followed by Scaletti, and Dances with Dragon as last. Halfway in the Longines Hong Kong Cup, and Time Warp left alone to control the race. He's a length and a half. Denon Premium still with the mouth open. Furore's a length away third. Windbright camped off the speed fourth. 2 lengths to Magical, then came Normcore. They've upped the speed. 2 lengths Scaletti, and Dances with Dragon as last. It's Time Warp in front, 6:50 to go. Denon Premium's half a length away. The fellow Japanese, Windbright third from Furore. Magical fifth from Normcore. Dances with Dragon and Scaletti. Denon Premium went past Time Warp. Furore's out now from Windbright. Normcore next from Magical behind them. Denon Premium, 2:50 to go in the cup. He's a length on Windbright. Furore. Normcore's out wider. Magical still makes ground. Denon Premium, Windbright, Normcore outside the 3. Normcore's run to the front for Zach Purton over Windbright and Magical, and Normcore won the cup. Normcore from either Windbright or Magical, then Denon Premium, next in Furore. Dances with Dragon, Scaletti, and Time Warp has run last. It's the Japanese again. It's the grey man, Normcore. She's been too good for either Windbright or Magical, and Zach knew he had it one short of the line. They're just too good, the Japanese. Denon smash. They'll run 1-2 here because Windbright's run second, Magical third. Denon Premium, he was probably his own worst enemy. He raced outside Time Warp with the mouth wide open, and Normcore has been able to capitalise on it. Not quite the fairy tale finish for Windbright, but there was nothing wrong with his run. And the mighty mare Magical, she just might have needed a bit further, but she's been beaten by a better mare on the day. Normcore, Zach Purton. Start number 17, win number 7. Great go for second and third. Windbright will get their head down. Denon Premium's going to run fourth. Furore given every chance. He just popped out of the spot behind the leader, but couldn't go on with it. Dances with Dragon. Scaletti missed the start. He was always back in the field. 3/4 of a length by a short head. 2 minutes, 0.5 is the winner's time.
Film from the 2,000 metre start. So favourite here was Magical off the inside gate and gets away cleanly enough, but just has to be shoved along in the early stages just to hold her position really. On the inside of Normcore is Time Warp and Denon Premium, the horses that roll along in the early stages, as expected, Sir Paul, as well. They went 25.83, which is 2 ticks outside of stand, and then 24.6 again, just a moment or so outside of stand, and then 23.98. That's where they started to increase the tempo from the 12 to the 800 metres. As Time Warp now on his own, Denon Premium travels very strongly. Fury's had a lovely position. Windbright again, he's run a super race, hasn't he? The 2 mares then, Magical and Normcore, and then Scaletti and Dances with Dragon, and they're 2 by 2 down the back. Yeah, so Time Warp doing it nicely here in front, as he normally does. That's a usual situation for him. Denon Premium just got his mouth open a little bit. You can see him there. Furore's getting a perfect run in behind, so no excuses for him. Windbright just putting a little bit. Normcore behind him. He's just looking around, and he's going very well at the moment. If anything, maybe a little bit keen. On his inside is the favourite Magical. Scadetti's joined in at the back there, and Dances with Dragon as well. But as they come down, you can see Time Warp leading out nicely enough here. Yeah, so he starts to wind it up from the 12 to the 8, then the 8 to the 4. They went 22.95, and standard is 23.3. So just starting to increase the tempo here. You can see a few of them were travelling quite strongly. Normcore noticeably as well, and she still does so as they're Denon Premium starts to put some pressure on Time Warp. Windbright A bold bid for glory. He goes at the top of the straight here as Fiore just works out underneath him. Magical. Which way does she go, inside or out? It sort of opens up in front of a Fiore here, so stays to the inside as Normcore gets to the out, dances with Dragon trying to stay on, and Scaletti trying to get involved as well. But Danon Priam's now hit the front. He's the one they're chasing. Windbright just for a fleeting moment. Looked like he was going to do it again. Magical having to get through that gap, but it's Normcore down the outside who proves strongest in the end. And she gallops out for a strong win in the end, and Zach Purton punches